Welcome to the Puma Bass channel. Today we are going to react to Rami from the group BABYMONSTER, performing the piece City Burns. This piece is about a woman going through a somewhat complicated situation in her life, leading to a series of changes for her, which will likely impact her future, possibly in a positive way. At least, that's what I gathered from the translation. Let's see how Rami delivers this technically, and how she conveys this idea through her interpretation. This is my first time listening to Rami. I listened to 10 or 15 seconds of this song and already liked what I heard. At the start of the track, it's clear to me that we're dealing with something quite unique, and even quite different from Mujin and Farida. So, I want to analyze this here. Many people recommended this video to me, so let's hear what she has to deliver for us.
The center momentum feels the city. Hear the heartbeat, it's alive and draws you away.
Perfect. A spectacular timbre. I'm still going to explore more about her tone, but she uses this nasopharyngeal technique, where she places her voice on the palate. She projects it forward through the palate, essentially. It doesn't become nasal, although it leans in that direction, but it sits somewhat in the cheeks. That's how it sounds. We could say it's a tone that resembles a duck voice, so to speak. But that's not it, it's just to illustrate where the resonance fits. It's not a duck voice, definitely not, but it does sit a bit tubed here. It's neither fully in the mouth nor in the nose. It stays in a mid-range area, open toward the cheeks. It's a very beautiful timbre. American singers use this a lot, and some British ones as well. There are many voices that rely on this resonance region. Here, she's doing something slightly blues or jazz, I think, and it works perfectly for this interpretation.
Momentum feels the city. Hear the heartbeat, it's alive and draws you away. Things will never be the same.
She changed the register. Now, she's fully projecting into the nasal cavity. She opened it up so it's no longer muffled, leaning toward the cheeks with a more muted tone. Now it's bright and sharp. There's a lot of technical mastery here, a high level of skill.
It's alive and draws you away. Things will never be the same. Thought I'd been here, but never here times before. Then a roller coaster, dead bands sped along no more.
Here, she's almost narrating or speaking. This is a characteristic of blues and jazz. She's in a lower range. I'm not sure if it's extremely low for her, but it's definitely low. Instead of simply adding a breathy, whispered tone, as many singers do, she didn't. She chose to use the nasopharyngeal technique and transitioned upward into a head voice without any breaks. It's flawless.
Same space.
She opened up.
'Cause I'm hardly the woman that I once was. Now I search for the ground.
Look at that transition.
My feet as the city burns, as the city burns.
Head voice.
As the city burns.
She opened it upward. Use belting.
As the city burns.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Look at the register transitions into the head voice, Look at the use of yodel, breaking from falsetto into the head voice. And then there's the openness where she deliberately shapes it. She's literally painting the music. Wow, impressive. That's actually falsetto. She opened up. Belting with a mixed voice. She's using everything. Everything. She did every type of transition. She also went into a mixed voice. Falsetto at the end of phrases. With vibratos. This was a masterpiece. A technical masterpiece. The guy here is amazed and rightly so. It's impressive.
I'm trying to hang on to whatever I can find. As the city burns, as the city burns.
Whistle register. So, this here is very high level. Very high level. So she, in this part, she switched to falsetto. Then she went into the whistle register, the whistle tone. She transitioned beautifully, even though the top note of the falsetto was extremely high. She pushed it a little bit, just enough to say there was a tiny flaw. I'll dare to call it a flaw. But what she did here is impressive. That whistle note. Chest voice. Look at this transition. Glissando. It's a slide. She breaks upward, using the yodel. Finished in falsetto. I think it ends here. Wow. She really impressed me, so much, so much. She impressed me, just like Chiza from XG did. So, she definitely has an outstanding technique, an elite technique. To be honest, Chiza and Juria from XG have this level of technique. For Rami to reach their level, she only needs to pass the ultimate test, an international tour across 3 continents, and delivering her best performance on the final continent after 2 or 3 months of touring. That's what Chiza and Juria have done. But Rami is an extremely high-level singer. She made a point, in this performance, of showing what she's capable of. It's like she said, I know what I'm doing. She delivered an incredible interpretation. She used every possible ornament, all registers. If I were to point out a flaw, it's just the one I mentioned, which isn't really a flaw because she only had to push a little harder to land that high note perfectly. But all her transitions between registers and resonance were flawless. She moved from the middle range, the nasopharyngeal area, and opened into the nasal tone. She emphasized it. See, I'm placing it in the nose. Now watch me shift it to the side. It was unbelievable. This is very high level. I'll react to her more often. I'll start with this performance, and then do other reactions. I liked it a lot. She's definitely a singer, ahead of Ahayan and Farida. Those girls, as I've explained in other videos, are still developing. But this one here is a fully developed artist. She's an extremely high-level singer. She's ready. For me to say she's at Chize and Juria's level. She just needs to go on a major tour to test herself. It's in the middle of the tour that we truly see how well she can sustain this technique under pressure, in moments of nervousness, before performances, while dancing, when exhaustion sets in. Those are the moments when technique is truly tested. That's when you show real mastery. And that's exactly what Chize and Juria from XG have demonstrated. But I don't doubt that Rami can show the same. It's great that K-pop companies, though I don't remember which company manages BABYMONSTER. I think it's the same as Blackpink. I'm not sure right now. Anyway, it's great that the company is giving proper technical vocal training to their singers, and that's evident here. I mentioned this in Farida's video. It's very clear that the company is providing proper training to create high-caliber vocalists. And this girl proved it. Congratulations to Rami. If you like this video, then leave a like and a comment down below, and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Alright, see you next time.